Well, guys, the topic we're going to be talking about here in this video is pure evil. Last night I saw this story and I was stunned. Absolutely stunned. Now, this isn't the first time I've actually heard about a story like this. This topic here seems like something that you would actually see on the ID channel, Investigative Discovery. But no, these people, these parents here are pure evil. There is no other way to put it, guys, because this is just child abuse. And it's just stunning, man. Why in the world would you lock up your children in cages in the home? I mean, it takes a special kind of evil to do that to children. Now, these parents were actually University of Florida scientists. Scientists. Would you actually be thinking that a scientist would actually do this to their kids? But they did. I don't know what kind of scientists they were, but these people should be locked up in prison forever. They shouldn't be around kids at all. This is shocking, man. Look at this on Fox News here. University of Florida scientists arrested after allegedly putting kids in cages while they went to work. Now, I was wondering, how did the police even find out about this? Well, apparently, one of the kids is actually going to school. I'm assuming it's the 6-year-old because they had two kids here, a 6-year-old and 2-year-old. I mean, this is pure evil, guys. So I'm assuming that some school administrator probably called the police, and the police went and talked to the parents. The parents showed them the cages and they were arrested. They should never, ever, ever be around kids again. Let's go ahead and read this, guys. It says here, 2 scientists who work at the University of Florida were arrested Friday after allegedly putting their kids in cages while they went to work. Dustin Hoff, 35, and Yuri Z, 31, are accused by the Gainesville Police Department of leaving their children home in small cages while they were at work, according to Fox 35. The couple allegedly showed police the homemade cages as if it were all normal. When officers searched the property, officials said, wait a minute. So they thought this was normal behavior? They were acting like this is nothing? I mean, you couldn't actually call family to watch your kids? I mean, this is pure evil, man. You don't do that to your kids. Wow. Quote, I'm not used to walking in and seeing a cage where children are kept at night, and of course, went home alone, said Gainesville Police Sergeant John Pandek. According to the Miami Herald, the couple sometimes worked overnight hours. The cage, according to the outlet, consisted of large unsanded wooden enclosure made of pressure-treated 2x4s that appeared to be a makeshift cage. An arrest report states, one of the children allegedly told police he would sometimes be in the cage from the time he came home from school until he had to leave the following morning at 7 a.m. So I'm assuming that he's probably getting home somewhere around 4 p.m. Maybe actually a little earlier than that, like 3:30. He's locked in that cage from that time to 7 a.m. Yeah, that's pure evil right there. That's like 15 hours. How's he going to the bathroom? Is he even eating dinner? My goodness, man. You see, this is just pure evil, man. One of the children told a school employee that he didn't want to go home as he be put in a cage by his parents. Yep. So that's how the police were tipped off to this. That's what happened. Officials at the University of Florida placed the couple on administrative leave. They were charged with aggravated child abuse and child neglect. I think it's safe to say they're going to get fired. They should be fired. The children ages 6 and 2 were placed in the custody of vetted family members. They did this on purpose, guys. These evil people did this to their children on purpose. My goodness, man, I just want to vomit looking at this scumbag right there, Dustin Huff, and his wife right here. Look at their faces, man. They look like they have no remorse whatsoever that they did this to their kids. Life in prison, that's what I say. Any parent that does this to their kids should get life in prison. My goodness, man. This is evil. This is pure evil. I wish we had more details on if they were actually feeding the kids. Some is telling me they weren't even feeding the kids. You go work at the University of Florida overnight, and you leave your kids in cages all night long. No concern whatsoever for their well-being. That's got to be horrifying, man, because you got to imagine, man, that these cages weren't very big. You can't move around in these cages. That is just pure suffering right there. Suffering. Evil, man. Absolute evil. I've heard about other stories like this, man. I'm telling you, life in prison for these people. Why would you actually do this to your own kids? Why? Because they hate their kids. If you love your kids, you would not be doing this. And these people clearly hate their children. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.